I was one of many who enjoyed Across the Spider-Verse, the first film delivered for me, and even took home an Oscar. The second film will most likely get award nominations, and deservedly so. I gave the second Spider-Verse film a 9.2 out of 10, so check out my full review there for my full thoughts. But one thing I wanted to go over was how different the universes explored in Across the Spider-Verse were. The film jumped from universe to universe so often and kept it an important part of the overall plot. I thought it was much better handled than in Doctor Strange 2, but what universes did we explore and see in the second Spider-Verse film? Earth 688, also known as the Venom universe, appeared in this film via Miss Chen. I liked the cameo scene and enjoyed the banter between her and Spot. I liked the live action elements this film played with too. It makes sense to blend even more live action for the next film too, with it being called Beyond the Spider-Verse. But Chen wasn't too impressed by the Spot's ability. Might have something to do with being familiar with an alien symbiote known as Venom. I listed this universe low since it was kind of a short and more of a fun sequence than anything else. Another fun addition to the film universe-wise was the Lego-based universe. Earth 131222 is where you will find Lego Spider-Man. I'm a big fan of Legos, and I'm sure that they like the inclusion in this film. And that version of Spider-Man is actually one of the best of all time, according to Miguel O'Hara. So we'll settle a Spider-Man debate a little bit later. A quick honorable mention to the universes of Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield. We never got a proper number for their relative dimensions yet. I think if we do get any universe number, it'll come in the third and final Spider-Verse film, if at all. But one live-action universe confirmed with its number is the MCU's proper dimension. Earth 19999 is where Doctor Strange and Peter Parker almost shattered the multiverse in No Way Home. It's the home to all of our favorite MCU heroes and villains. Doctor Strange was referenced by Miguel O'Hara too, so those events were kind of a big deal. Earth 50101 is home to Mumbattan and Pavitr Prabhakar. This dimension is where Miles Morales saved a police officer and caused the collapse of that universe. I hope the Spider Society is able to save that dimension, and Prabhakar doesn't really deserve to lose his world. He's also part of the new Spider-Verse team that Gwen formed at the end of the film. It'll be interesting to see if he has any additional motivation other than owing Miles. Another universe I'd like to mention is Earth 616B. I call it B because 616 is the original comics universe. This Peter Parker is not the same one from the comic books. He has had some shortcoming, but ended up married to Mary Jane Watson. They have a daughter named Mayday Parker who likes to climb up walls like her paps. I enjoyed having Peter P. Parker back, and I was really excited to see that he has a kid, and this kid is able to do all the same abilities that he's able to do, and he's just trying to, be a good parent, but also keep some secrets around with his daughter. So I think it's going to set up for something pretty cool in the third film. Earth 65 is Gwen Stacy's homeworld, where she was bitten by a radioactive spider. It's also where Peter Parker became the Lizard and lost control. This universe used to have a Captain Stacy, but not after the second film. I love the animation, especially in this universe, because it was so unique and has that water paint look to it, and it just mixes and blends so well with the emotion in those sequences and those scenes, especially between Gwen and her father. I'm intrigued by this universe so much since Peter Parker never became Spider-Man in this one. She escaped in the film to Earth 928, the homeworld of the Spider Society. I also think that's the homeworld of Miguel O'Hara, since it's under Nueva York. 928 will no doubt show up again in the third film, so I'm intrigued to see how specifically they build this universe. And finally, Earth 1610 is the homeworld to Miles Morales. This Earth is also where Peter Parker died, and canonically, the home to the Ultimate Marvel comics. I started reading Spider-Man through the Ultimate comics, and it was so nice to see little connections here and there. Miles gaining his powers is breaking a canonical event, and the second film ended with Miles stuck in what he thought was his original world. But it turns out that Miles is stuck on Earth 42, a reality where there's no Spider-Man, neither Peter Parker or Miles Morales. This reality is home to Miles Morales as the Prowler, however. I'm fascinated to see how the third film tackles these universes and others. The second film did a great job introducing new worlds, so I have a ton of faith. And like I mentioned earlier, Beyond the Spider-Verse is probably going to go beyond animation because, well, we already got a lot of hints to live action crossovers and live action characters, so I think that's really going to be coming up next. But what universes do you wish to see in Beyond the Spider-Verse? Are there other places you hope the third film will go and explore? Share all those thoughts down below. Thank you for watching today's video, and I hope that you enjoyed today's topic. If you could hit that sub button, that would be awesome. Hit that like button and boost my video up on the algorithm. Click that bell so you don't miss any of my videos that get uploaded. And if you have some time to spare, check out some of these videos on your screen right now.